God, I forgot how great this music is, though. Hello. How you doing?
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
That's good. So have you heard anything about Mass Effect?
Please log in to access your profile.
No.
Warning.
I failed you as a father.
Detected.
Oh no.
Please reconstruct profile.
It is
Confirm
hands down my
pre-service
favorite game series. I don't play it too often just because I kind of know everything that's going to happen, but there's a new game coming out, so I'm like, I want to get a new playthrough going. Let's see. I think I'm going to go Spacer. I usually go Spacer. I don't hate these other ones, but just Spacer is just, with both my parents having been military, it's the one that connects with me the most. This one I go back and forth on these two. I'm not ruthless enough for the ruthless one. I'll do War Hero today.
Military specialization.
Anytime I see hehehe now after the K-pop Demon Hunters, I just remember the scene where they're like, Soldier Boys are done, 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 and then they skulk away with like the hunchbacks. Let's see. Which would you rather see? Just the more tried and true soldier, or would you rather see infiltrator? Please don't make me infiltrator. Or sentinel. I abjectly refuse to play engineer though. Like, and I tried Vanguard. It's just not my thing. And adepts are kind of just busted in game 1, hard mode in game 2, and then in game 3 they found the good middle ground. Okay, sentinel. All right. I'll do work.
Confirm facial identification.
Yeah, I'd have said, no, try again. Wrong answer. There we go.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Alright, I'm gonna shut up while the cutscene plays.
Identification confirmed.
Well, what about Shepard? He's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of his life.
Military service runs in the family. Both his parents were in the Navy.
He proved himself during the Blitz. Held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
He's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question his courage.
Humanity needs a hero. And Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed new tech, enabling travel to the furthest stars. Basis' incredible technology was forced to control the very fabric of space and time. Called it the greatest discovery in human history. Civilizations of the galaxy call it Mass Effect. I was trying to read that out loud, but it's a mouthful.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination.
No trouble. I know some people aren't
Relay is hot.
fast
Acquiring
readers.
approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun.
Alright.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
So have
He's
you
already
recognized
here.
Joker's voice?
Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Heck yeah. Alright. I guess I should have showed you this. So, this just kind of gives a bit more detail to the background and everything I chose. Born into a naval family, spent your childhood on ships and stations. You moved from posting to posting as your parents were reassigned. You enlisted in the Alliance military yourself on the day you turned 18. You were on shore leave at Elysium when the first wave of the Skillian Blitz struck. I would hope so, Aaron. Or Stride Dandy. Apologies if you don't want the actual name there. But a massive coalition force of slavers, crime syndicates, and Batarian warlords attacked the human colonies. Colony, singular, determined to wipe it out. You rallied the civilian inhabitants, leading them in their desperate fight to hold off the invaders. When enemy troops broke through the colony's defenses, you single-handedly held them off and sealed the breach. After hours of brutal fighting, reinforcements finally arrived and the enemy broke ranks and fled. Because of your actions, Elysium was saved, and you are regarded throughout the Alliance as a true hero. And then this is just the human backgrounds. 2069, first human settlement on the moon. Apology, Stride. It is formally found on July 24th, the 100th anniversary of the first lunar landing. 2103, Lowell City in Eos Chasma, I'm probably butchering that, becomes the first human settlement on Mars. 2137, Eldfell. Yeah, Eldfell. Ashland Energy Corporation demonstrates helium-3 fuel extraction from the atmosphere of Saturn. Construction of Gagarin Station, also known as Jump Zero, begins beyond the orbit of Pluto. In 2148, prospectors discover Prothean ruins on Mars. Translation of the Prothean data leads humans to the Karen mass relay, the thing we just jumped through. Systems Alliance founded to coordinate exploration and colonization of extrasolar worlds. Shipping accident does that thing. And a year later, roughly 30% of the children born in Singapore after the exposure suffer cancerous growths. They begin settlements on Earth's first extrasolar colony world called Demeter. We're born in 2154. So at the time of this game, we are, if I can math, 29. Systems Alliance completes portions of Arcturus Station as a headquarters. Some children in Singapore are exhibiting telekinetic abilities in 2156. 2157, Turians encounter humans, and we have our first contact war, occupation and liberation of the human colony on Shang-Chi. Humans learn of potential biotics a year later. An international effort to track element zero exposures begins. Roughly 10% of exposed children show some level of biotic ability. Our Systems Alliance Parliament is formed in 2160. Humans established the embassy on the Citadel. You'll see that in a minute. In 2165. So, 2170, if I had chosen the colonist background, it would have happened there at 2170. Skillian Blitz happens in 2176. Pirates and Slavers are attacking Elysium. That's the my background. And then 2177 would have been the Sole Survivor background. And then if you choose Ruthless, 2178 is when that happens. Now this I don't need to read because it's
roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
Stride, I don't believe it does. So, I've only done it once, so you'd have to forgive my misconception here. But I believe these colonist background, the event of 2170, happens when you're 16, which does track for the 2154 birth year. I'd have to Google it to make sure, but I'm pretty sure you're always born in 2154, and it's just a question of when your event happens. Because the Sole Survivor background happens there in 2177. So yeah, but that's an interesting question if your age does change. I'd have to look into that. Oh, sorry, yeah. You pick your own background, and I'm pretty sure you're just always born in 2154, but again, I could be wrong. I play this a lot, but that does not mean I know everything. Oh wait, hang on, undo, okay. First thing you do is this, so that you can be a persuasive person. And save, because power outages happen. Don't worry, I'm not going on a rampage. I like to have the weapons I use ready to go.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run.
Yes.
You heading down to see the captain?
Yep, rizzle with the tism if you can.
Sounds like you don't trust.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
This is the first game, yes.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location.
This is about
scans and sensors,
10 minutes into the first game.
Technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War.
It is.
Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
The graphics get a lot better from 1 to 2.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Oh, Stride, can you... Oh, never mind. The others are in the Discord with us too.
Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone.
They have. So has combat. Basically everything gets a ground up rework. I just like...
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
One just hits me different because there was a specific point, I'll point it out, but there's a specific point that hooked me in with this series, and it's just never let go. No matter how much I play Destiny, no matter how much I've played other games, these are always my favorite games.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not going to screw this up.
Which Zelda hooked you, if you don't mind me asking?
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're a war hero, right? Held off an entire enemy fleet during the Blitz single-handed? That's the kind of talent the Spectres are looking for.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Hang on. I can't see that whole thing, so let me see what that whole chat was. Heck yeah. God, I hate hearing myself in the background. Ugh, my voice.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
So what you thinking of it so far, not Eli? I know it's just a lot of talking right now, but hopefully it's interesting talking.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Is someone gonna fill me in, Captain?
We're making a
forget how
covert
rude
pickup
that
on
one
Eden
sounds.
Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
What's the payload, Captain?
A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously,
That's
this
good.
goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the
Hopefully
only
it's
reason
not
I'm
too
here,
much
Shepard.
chatting
Niles
for
wants
you.
to see you in action.
Action is about to start, though.
He's here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Yeah, that's a Turian. That's Nihilus.
Just tell me what I have to do.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
You'd especially like 3 then, Stride. You can
What do you know about the Protheans?
romance a Turian.
That's what they taught us in school. They were
Now,
a technologically advanced species.
it leads to one of the low-key funniest lines.
Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories.
The doctor advises, especially if you're a female shepherd,
Their citadel is the very heart of
not
galactic
to.
society. And without their mass relays,
I think she like
interstellar travel would be
stutters over how to
impossible.
say it. She's
We
like,
all owe the
she basically
Protheans
just
a
has
great
to go like, don't swallow. It would not go well for you.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species.
It cuts off some of the
It will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Let's see, what is your... Oh yeah, no, like, one of my favorite parts of this series is just the interactions that you can have with the different people.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Alright.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
No, the cameraman's not supposed to die.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
Well, that looks innocent and lovely.
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
It's just a little guy.
Take us in, Joker. Fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold.
It's as small and innocent as my squad.
Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
Yeah, just
What
little
about
guy.
survivors, Captain?
Exactly. They just want to give you a hug. It's in the name. They just hug you.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Okay, hang on. I gotta level up my squad. But yeah, see, like in talking, you get all these new things about the world and everything.
50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kadje, for example, shows clear evidence of former Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens.
There's actually a, I don't know if I'll be streaming when I come across this. There's a planet you can go to here where you find a Prothean ruin, and it gives you like a memory, like you don't actually see this cutscene, but it gives you a memory of basically a caveman who got abducted.
Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the Citadel Council. They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal with threats to peace and stability in whatever way they deem necessary. They operate independently or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathetic peacekeepers, resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins, ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals. All get the job done one way or another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law. The Spectres were founded after the Solarians joined the Council. For many years they operated in secrecy as backroom problem solvers. Only after the Krogan rebellions did their activities become publicized. Assignment of a Spectre is less contentious than a military deployment, but makes it clear that the Council is concerned about a situation.
So, the Spectres tend to pull from Council races. That's why it's a big deal that they're considering a human. Right now, the only Council races are the Turians, the Solarians, and the Asari. So it's only 3 right now that tend to be Spectres. But they just said that they were considering our character as the first human Spectre and the first non-Council race Spectre.
Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked. One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher, launched a strong counteroffensive, evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing a truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution.
We was gonna get shown that we were not the big brothers. Dang it. There you go. Alright, so this is my fellow Sentinel. Go ahead and give him decryption, and we'll keep him alive a little longer. Give him a barrier. This is our human, so we'll give him just double assault rifle, make him a bit more lethal. And we'll save, because it's been 30 minutes.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Ooh, look at the thing. Should we shoot the things? What do you think?
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
No kill? No kill. This is the only thing I always grab. It took me, I'm not kidding, 5 playthroughs before I even knew this thing existed over here. Yeah, they're kind of cute and weird. Oh, they do splody. They do splody. Here, hold on. Okay, let's save it. See? They do explode. And then I just reload, so that I'm not a terrible monster.
Oh God, what happened here?
Well, this looks like a fun place, don't you think? It's okay, I reloaded the save. The little guy's still alive. Jenkins.
Rip right through his shields. Never had a chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Sorry, buddy. Jaden, sabotage them. Hey. Stop shooting me.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
This one too. I didn't realize was down here until a few playthroughs in. A little extra crispy. Oh, you mean like why do we understand him in English and he's not speaking some other language? Oh look, they're gonna give him a nice little back realignment. I'm sure his back pain is gone now. So that's the interesting thing. They don't necessarily have those vocal cords. So one of the cool bits of tech that they have in this game is your suits have a like virtual intelligence who helps you keep track of different stuff. This is in lore stuff. And it also automatically translates what they're saying into your language. So like for example, there's a race that part of their communication is their pheromones that they put out, okay? So, since humans can't detect them, we don't communicate that way, the VI basically has it programmed in that it says out, yeah, you get your own Cortana. You never interact with them, they're never named, but it basically just runs background of the translation, so you're always hearing in your language. Oh, shut up, Siri. I'm not talking to you. Yeah, my Siri just activated on my bed.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
I'm not gonna take up the time of doing all these unless you want me to. What do you think? Do a little dance, make a little glow, get down tonight. You're good as in you want to hear it all, or you're good as in get to more action? Okay. I go shoot more bad things.
Move out.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Oh, Eli, please feel free to pass this on to your brother as well. I don't know what ones he's in that I've shared it to. Yeah, more pew pew? Okay, we do more pew pew. Look, my armor changed. Aha! Give him more pew pew power against the robots. And then this is like my second favorite one, so we'll give it a bit there. And it's a sniper, it doesn't matter if it has a slow rate of fire. There you go. Alrighty. Book it, double time, move it, move it. Oh, I sprinted too much. There you go. And squat. Let me show you my sniping. Hey, Mr. Robot, meet the wall. Mwahahaha.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
No, where's that sexy alien man? Oh, there he
It's a
is.
small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Thank you, Schnookums. Okay, I got a few levels ups, so we'll go with that. Go with that. And we'll go first aid. Okay. You, sir, also help me. And I did first aid, so we'll give him that. Don't really care what you do, Ashley. You're a racist. Oh, sorry. Spoiler alert. Kaidan, you only have a pistol, so I'll give you that one. Alright. Yeah, she has xenophobic tendencies.
Looks like they hit the camp hard. It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Hang on, Strat, I'll have to open my YouTube app, but these guys are trying to sell me Girl Scout cookies real quick before I can read that full comment. See, look at this. He's just trying to come give me a hug. He's fine. But we're social distancing still. Please inform him of the social distancing. So yeah, when the human had his back problems fixed, this is what they turned into. He worked out. I am in fact a child.
After the Geth secure a location, they round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes. The spikes rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals, and replacing them with cybernetics. The cybernetics reanimate the lifeless flesh and tissue, transforming the bodies into mindless killing machines. Some Alliance soldiers refer to the husk-generating spikes as dragon's teeth, a reference to the mythological berserkers who sprang up from the earth wherever the teeth of the dragon Eris were planted. Dragon's teeth and husks bear little resemblance to other pieces of Geth technology. No one is sure why a synthetic race would bother to drain the minuscule amount of recoverable resources from organic corpses, though the value of reusing them as shock troops is obvious.
Yeah, first time I watched this, I was not as calm as I was just now with those husks. You heard an early death alert. Oh, you haven't heard one of those yet, Eli. So if you play games with me, you're gonna hear a very masculine sound escape me every now and then, where it's basically like, ah! You know, just, you know, real masculine. But yeah. So it's called the early death alert.
Security locks engaged.
Yep, see? Super masculine. So
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
Well, I don't want YouTube to get mad at me, you know. I rake in a ton of money on YouTube. I really don't. Alright, so normally I just kind of ask all these questions. The assistant is rather, upset.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Yeah,
Hush,
that.
Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
No one would want me as an influencer. I am too blunt. And not the right type of blunt to be that type of influencer. Look, it's your guys' favorite. You get to see him in action now.
Saren. Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here? The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Ruh-roh? What happened to your guys' hot alien boyfriend, I wonder? Did you hear the gunshot?
Look at the size of it.
I will neither confirm nor deny whose body that is over there. Stop walking in front of me. Hey, watch this. I do a force field on them that eats them. Look at their health bar drop. Mwahahaha. And just to keep the agony of you guys waiting more, I'm going to go over this way instead of investigating the body. Because I am a mean person.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
Sorry, had to hydrate.
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Yes, I am.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
But that's not a surprise to either of you. You both have played Magic with me.
It was all over.
Eli,
right before the
I swung
attack.
at you for 36
Trouble the
in
second
one
I saw
attack.
it.
You
So
know,
we made a
you
break
know
for
I'm
the
rude.
sheds.
Yes, that too.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Man folded
Some
with
guys in the
absolutely
spaceport
zero
were running a
pressure.
small smuggling, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody.
Only
Hell,
36.
most of the time, I don't even know what's in
I
the
had
packages.
like
Just thought there
10
might be
more
something we
attackers I could
use.
have gone.
I found a pistol.
I could have
It
swung
would come in
with.
handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
It did. I had to kill my son. I wasn't proud
Who's your
about
contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
I'm
have to
just
go.
an innocent little raven. I don't do terrible things to people. It's not like I bully people. No, I don't do that. Do you disagree? Is that your disagree face, Stride? Sorry, I did one mistake. There you go. I always forget I can use the auto rifle. It used to be you had to have proficiency in it to use it. Sorry guys, it is the hot boyfriend. It is the hot alien boyfriend. I'm sorry. Ooh, medkit. What?
A Turian? You know him?
He's a Spectre. He was with us at the moment.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human! Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
Tell me what happened to the alien boyfriend.
How Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Did you know it was coming?
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift.
That's kind of real, though.
I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Hey, sometimes it's
if you hadn't
hard,
snuck off
Ashley.
for that nap, you'd probably be
Naps
dead just like
hit
all the
different
others.
when you're on the clock.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks. For the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is
What
how you can rip us off?
language?
I never thought
Can
you'd
you
actually
believe
need
the
those grenades.
language
Who'd want to attack
on this
you
good
in crime
Christian
with just
stream?
A bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think
I
of
know,
some way to
right?
make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving.
It's like, Ashley,
Could be
my
worth a
son
fortune.
is here.
Experimental
No
technology,
swearing in front
top
of the
line.
children.
Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Yeah, I may feel a little bad initially for guilt tripping him like that, but then I do this. Let me show you what it does for this grenade. Badoom. You get such a big boom out of that. So, a little tidbit about Saren's design. He wasn't supposed to have the robot arm that we see him with, but they basically ran out of time to do 2 designs for him. Oh, I missed. There you go. He's stuck. Usually he's running at me by now. Huh. I've never been able to just casually snipe this man. I didn't mean to hit that button. I'm used to Destiny! Go! Go, Big Boom. I haven't shown you the shotgun yet. Hi. Yep, just boom. You know, just like Ashley from Army of Darkness. Just this is my boomstick.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
But yeah, so he's not supposed to look so robotic. There's actually a story point where we mentioned that the main baddie has like upgraded him with like different robotics and everything. So they just didn't have time to animate him properly. So they just gave him that one. So storyline wise, when I first played it, I was like, what are you guys on about? He looks the same.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Yeah. Canonically, it's because he becomes robot. And robots are just uncomfy. Aw, no fair. They put up a shield. Yo. Thank you. Register my snipe shot, man. It's like, that's just rude to not even, like, flinch. You're in my bubble. Excuse me, Mr. Sniper. Taking cover behind a bomb is wild work. Excuse you. I did not give you permission to try and snipe me. There you go. Also, really cool thing about the weapons here, okay? So, like, I know it looks like energy blasts, but it's not. So, what's happening is your ammo block is basically just a really solid block of metal, and you're basically shaving off a size, like a single grain of sand, and you're basically accelerating it to warp speed and throwing it at people. That's canonically why in the first game there's no ammo. You just have an overheat mechanic. In 2 and 3 though, they get rid of the mechanic and you basically just have to cool your weapon off. So you have magazines, but not magazines, because it's just a uniform clip that works for all your weapons. Because you're ejecting the heat that builds up when you're shooting out grains of sand like that. Because, you know, we find stuff that lets us travel to the furthest stars and explore the greatest reaches of the galaxy. Of course we're going to find a way to put it into a gun, because America. We have to send freedom seeds to all the good little boys and girls around the world. Alright. This cutscene I'm going to be absolutely silent during because it's just super cool.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
No, don't touch it! Too dangerous!
Sorry, I should have given you volume warning if you have headphones like me, so take small comfort in the fact that that hurt my ears too.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command
also,
of
can we
Anderson.
appreciate
They
her
managed to
costume
save
design?
the colony.
And the beacon.
Look at
One of
look
the
at that.
humans may have used it.
One of my favorite game reviewers, or just like content creators to watch, her literal first reaction, no preamble, when that lady walked in the screen was just, "Mommy."
This human must be eliminated.
Love that camera angle right there. Ain't it nice? I'm a literal child. I'm sorry.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
So, I'm actually going to ask you guys this one. The I'm okay is basically just minor throbbing, nothing serious. This one has the line of, like, the morning after shore leave. Which one would you guys rather hear said by the character? I'm actually going to give you this one as your choice, because I love both, personally. Okay, then not great. Alright. Stride. Either opinion? Any opinion? Funny. Okay.
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
So, Stride, you haven't
exploded.
seen
The
me
system
since
overload,
I saw
The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant
K-pop
and I
Demon
carried you
Hunters,
back
I
to the
don't
ship.
think. But the hee-hee, I now have the vision of them going, and we're gonna kill those Saji boys, dun dun dun, like with their little hunches as they like walked off screen. So now anytime I see hee-hee typed out, I'm just like, this is what I picture, is hee like their little heads.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement.
It's honestly a
Signs
really good
typically
movie. I do
associated
highly
with
recommend
intense
it.
dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
All the readings look normal.
I'm
Hunted
so
Command is
sorry.
going to be fine.
Glad to hear it.
And it's way
Shepard,
too
I didn't speak
expensive
with
to recommend
In private.
getting it just
Aye,
for
aye,
that
Captain.
one movie.
I'll be in the mess if you need me.
I think it's up to like $10.
Sounds like that.
Not even for the commercial free. It might be like 15 for
You
the
sure you're
commercial free
okay?
version. I could be wrong. Most services have a commercial free and a commercial version, so.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault.
Yeah, there
You
is
did a good
always
job, Shepard.
there is always sailing the seven
you said
seas. You
needed
could
to
do
see me
that.
in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero
Yep.
in my books. That's not why I'm here.
That's why I haven't gotten
But
it back
Saren,
up.
That other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it
That
means
makes
he's
sense.
gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
War.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
So there's an unskippable cutscene approaching here. At that point, I'm gonna like go mute and I'm gonna go refill my water bottle while you guys just get to watch that cutscene uninterrupted. I'll let you know before I start it.
Hey, Commander. I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. but things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Yeah, there's a few people whose animations are a little uncomfy, we'll say. We'll go with a little uncomfy. Alright, so once I talk to Seth Green, Joker, I'll be, it'll be the cutscene. Yeah, one of them's like off kilter, right? Seems like she's permanently scowling. Alright, here we go.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
I am back. Speaking of people you don't like.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Yeah, she's not wrong about that. Captain Henderson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argus Rho cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do you want to send a recon team?
The city.
So, you guys have a choice here. There's, I had done some reading into, like, side quests and stuff like that in the Citadel. And there's some that I've missed entirely, okay? It may take me a little longer. It'll be more running around and a little less action for a bit. Would you rather I do that stuff off stream, or are you interested in seeing that? Okay. Well, first, do you remember that species I told you about that they say what they mean and everything? Here you go.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species
he is really cool, isn't he?
Great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
This guy's really mean. I don't like his species. They're rather, entitled. They're called Volus.
The Elcor are a Citadel...
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me
Hey, look, it's Cortana Light. Or no, Cortana at home. There you go. That's the joke. Cortana at home. Okay. I'm gonna be quiet for a second while I try and figure out how to get the best. No! Why is the kitty attacking you? Okay. Sorry, I'm just getting the thing so I don't have to keep finding the same Reddit post. It gives everything, even the like side missions. That's why it's taking so many pictures. Okay. Alright, so that's all up to Mass Effect 1. I forgot to mention to you, Eli, it is a trilogy of games, actually. Technically a quad. The Shepard story gets wrapped up in 3. But they have a 4th game. It didn't grab me as immediately as these ones because part of it was, you know, Shepard. But apparently with the next game, it's going to take from choices across all of the series. So, shut up, Siri. I'm not talking to you. From the entirety series. So, one of the most unique parts about Mass Effect is choices you make can have impact later on in the series. Like, there was a person I spared here in 1 who ended up trying to kill me in 3. Sorry, I know this is taking a while. My bad. Okay, there you go. Found it all. Alright, what chat did I miss? Yeah, don't mess with the kitty. That's just asking to get the claws. Alright. I'm probably only going to be on about 20 more minutes because I got to get up early for work. Oh, and by the way, if you guys are missing Nihilus, here comes the true alien boyfriend.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vakarian. I was the officer in charge of the C-Sec investigation into Saren.
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the Council.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Well, I guess I don't need to ask the follow-up question the first time meeting Garrus. Can Garrus get it? Since you both are just like, yes, yes.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
Yes, me.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor. And mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing
no need to say what like that.
Evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment
Oh,
must be
the
based on
racist comment,
facts
yeah.
and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing.
You're gonna like one
You
of
and
the
Saren
later
have too
squad
much history.
mates.
It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the Ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Alright, guys. I'm getting a little sleepy. It's just about close to when I said I would, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it there for tonight, and I will send out the invites. Oh, hello, Cora. You actually just came in as I was getting ready to hop off. Oh no. Also, girl, I was here first. I'm first wife. Get it right. Yeah, sorry about that. I will try and stream more frequently going here on out. I do want to get better about that because I gotta, for one, I want to show off this game to people. For two, just I want to get this run through done, and I want to actually beat this game. I gave the auto rifle. I'm so sorry. Here you go, Ashley. That's your main weapon. There you go. There we are. Okay. So yeah, I want to get better about streaming this pretty frequently. So, thank you guys for coming by, and I will send you all messages on days when I'm thinking about streaming again. Right now I'm leaning towards Friday, because tomorrow doing cards with friends, Wednesday date night with Gabby, and then Thursday is Gabby's birthday, so going to dinner with their whole family. But yeah, so I'm thinking I'll do another stream Friday, and I'll do a longer stream then too. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!